Wait, is there anything you'd like to say? I'm smiling in the silence, wondering if you are even feeling the same.
Halo WhatsApp. Selamat lemai. Selamat datang. Minggu tu nada jauh-jauh pergi Miri atau KL. Straight je pergi Kuching. 3 video. Follow ngadu 3 video. Which is Hallelujah. Which is ngadu 3 video. Satu video raya pergi lot wedding. The last day nya Sunday. Video untuk pageant or something. I forgot the name. Kita medak lah. So kita medak ketiga yang aku shoot. Basic assistant saya tu. Mar tu assistant tu.
Okay.
Another song in your driveway. I've got nowhere to be till Monday, and I want you to remember my name.
Enggak kita. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, serious. Good morning. Now, this morning we are going to shoot a wedding. I haven't shot a wedding in 2 months. Like the last wedding we shot was in March 2nd, I think. Yeah, March 2nd. It was a Malay wedding, and this is a Christian wedding, so it's totally different. So today I thought I'm just gonna share, whenever I think of it, something that I think like wedding videographers should know. I'll just share it with you. Okay, so we have about an hour before the wedding, so I'm here way too early. I have no idea why. Okay, so first tip: if you want to be a videographer, wedding videographer, or any kind of videos, you must have one important thing. You must have this thing. This is an ND filter. An ND filter, mine is variable ND filter, meaning you can change the exposure like this. Why do you want this? When if you're a photographer or you do have a basic understanding of shutter speed, aperture and all that, why do you still want this? All it does is to darken the image. Can you just darken the image by increasing the shutter speed? And that's where I can tell that you do not understand certain parts of the video. You want ND filter because you want to maintain a certain amount of shutter speed. If you have your shutter speed too high, the videos will be too sharp. There will be no motion blur and it looks very animated. Okay, if you have the shutter speed too low, then the movement will not be smooth. It will be like stuck. So you want to maintain a certain amount of shutter speed. How much? Whatever frame rate you're shooting at, double the shutter speed. So if you're shooting at 24 frames per second, you want the shutter speed to be 48. But no such thing, so you get the closest to it, 50. The shutter speed should be 50. If you're shooting at 60 frames per second, which is what I do for weddings, then I keep the shutter speed at 100. Not 125, not 120, because 120, you don't have that option in my camera. Maybe yours have it. 125, I find that 125 it doesn't work if you are work in a artificial lighting situation, meaning you have lights alternating currents. So if you keep it 125, you start to see this flicker because of the alternating current, meaning your shutter speed is too high. That's why it can capture the blinking. So you lower it a bit. So what I use is 100. If you put it at 100, no flickering, just nice. So that's why I use 100 shutter speed for 60 frames per second. And for you to maintain a certain level of aperture, I keep it at f2, but you don't want it to be overexposed. That is where the ND filter comes in. You just spin it and then you get just the right exposure while maintaining a certain aperture and maintaining the right shutter speed. That is why you need ND filter.
Hello, morning.
This is the second videographer that I do not have to explain anymore what shot to get, so he already knows what shot to get. That's it.
Make me an offer, you know I can't turn away. It's warm in the water, jump in the waves when I'm
So
with
we are already inside the church, and now we're just waiting for the. Oh, it's a little bit down. This is the time for you to start being productive and start shooting, especially the place, all the details of the church, because you don't want a full video of people just the face of the bride of people. You want the place too, because it gives the feeling of the video. So I have the 30mm here on a crop lens, so it's about 50mm. This is where you get all the details, things like chairs, things like all the details. Like give a bit of foreground. You need a bit of foreground, and then away the object that you focus on at the end. So let me show you.
wanna say goodnight.
For detail shots, you don't need it to be like a big movement, like big. All you need is just a slight panning or a slight tilt. That's it. You don't need it to be too much. It's just enough. As long as you get the composition right, you don't need too much movement. But you also do not want it to be static. You don't want a static video. Just it's not dynamic at all. You want it to be dynamic but soft, subtle. That's it. Detail, and then unique detail for church. I like to this. And because I'm from Sarato, look at this. So we'll get this. Okay, another tip is I don't know, weddings especially, shoot everything. Like you don't have the time to decide whether this should be in the video or not. You just shoot. You decide whether to put it in the video later on. So whatever, you just do it. Just shoot everything. That's why you need a big memory card like mine. We both have 128 gigabytes, so we can shoot everything. Hello. Okay. So after a wedding in church, because I usually shoot in church and then during the dinner, so you have about few hours between noon until 6 p.m. for you to recharge your batteries, recharge yourself, and just relax for a bit. Don't stress. So in those times, you can still be productive by copying all the videos from the morning into your laptop and into the hard disk. Why do you want to do this? Is to make sure that the files are safe. If they are gone, then you've ruined the whole wedding. Not really. I don't want to put that much. not that much pressure. Okay. I mean, like, you only have right now. After you shot it, there's only one copy of the video in the memory card. Now you want to make sure there's backup. In case that memory card fails, yes, memory card can fail. Memory card fails, you still have the backup in this laptop and in the hard disk. That's what I do. I copy to the laptop and then I copy to the hard disk. If the laptop fails, I still have it in the hard disk and memory card. If both laptop and hard disk fails, I still have it in memory card. If memory card fails, I still have it in other. So there's 3 places where it are. I'm supposed to wear long sleeve shirt, but this is all the shirt I have. I actually forgot the shirt. That's fine. Martin is here. He's
Hello.
charging the battery right now, and this is the location. We've been here a few times, and this is Kuching Park Hotel. We've been here a few times. Macam malas lah orang tengok muka kami dua aja asyik itu. The next tip, once you arrive at a location, whether it's a location yang you ever shoot or location yang baru, first thing you want to check is try to predict where you can move, where is your space later on, so that when it happens, when you need to take a certain shot, you do not knock over things or block people. Okay, even though you're the official videographer, you need to have some courtesy not to block people. But when you need to, ambil lah, because to priority. You are already paid to do the job. And next thing is, this is where before the event starts, you need to set your camera. What ISO? Right now we are not supposed to check for ISO because it's still daylight outside, so we have to check it later and make sure it's correct. But right now, something that I would check would be the white balance. Look at this place. Look around. So the lights here are not white. The lights here are slightly orange. So you have to counter that and change the white balance in the camera. So manual white balancer, because you do not want any problems during editing. Change the Kelvin. So go lower. For me, I just use my eyes. I point the camera towards the source of the slightly orange light and I lower the color temperature until I see white light. That's it. Not too blue, just right. For this case, it's about 3000 Kelvin. That's it. Right now, you just follow, and you have to be aware of everything that's happening, like which table is the most active. You want to get that. You do not want a video of people just sitting around. So you want to find which table that has the potential to have a lot of interesting shots that you can get. Usually the most drunk table. That's the best. Now we're falling from table to table, but as videographers, we do not need to follow them to go to every table. We just follow a few tables, and then once we feel like we have enough footage, then we can just stop following them from table to table. Those are the few advantages of being a videographer. You don't need to follow every table. Just a few is enough. You're making highlight video, not full video. Okay, we are done. Dah habis dah. And dah hujung-hujung malam tu, there's actually no point to actually shoot anymore because everybody dah mabuk and then. So your instruments, your camera, it's not suitable lah untuk non mic dengan orang yang penuh mabuk apa semua. So I think we got all the shots we need. And then before pulai, always madah dengan pengantin yang dah pulai, ngai korang ngigok. So dah madah and she said, okay, you can leave. Okay, pulai lah. That's it. Make sure everything you brought here, check betul-betul supaya bising. Ngai ke bising barang tinggal. Martin berapa kali dah tinggal monopod, berapa kali dah yang beli monopod. Tu tadi pun dia suspend. Ni monopod ku. Ya. Monopod. Oh, okay. One last tip. If you want to shoot part orang menari kan, you cannot shoot dari luar. You must get inside the crowd, baru kamu dapat shot yang cantik. The faces, all of them interacting with the camera.
Macam ini.
If you dari jauh, dari luar kawasan tarian, you will not look good. Dia akan macam nampak orang mengintai je video tu nanti. So you want something yang involved and exciting, you need to be in the crowd, masuk dalam crowd orang menari itu. This time kami share cara kami shoot wedding.